Hello! Welcome back to iHeart Board Games live on Twitch. Today it is Pandemic Legacy Season 0 and we are going into July.
Mm-hmm. And it is July.
It is right now when we're filming this.
Yes,
it's
July.
True. Yes.
It's July 3rd.
Okay.
So
well done.
It's the eve of the birth of our nation's anniversary. And we are defending our nation, our completely trustworthy nation.
That's true.
It's now July forever.
It is the 60s, and we are in the midst of the Cold War, and we're fighting off the Soviets. I'm Ronald, this is Travis, Melissa, Jesse, and we're all together to play through this campaign legacy game.
Mm-hmm.
It's designed by Rob Davio and Matt Leacock and published by Z-Man Games. If you're here on YouTube, you can watch all the previous episodes and the ones that come after. If you're here on Twitch, like Despaminite and L3, you can talk to us live. If you haven't already discovered our Twitch channel, go over to twitch.tv/heartboardgames to interact with us.
If they're here on Twitch, they've probably discovered the channel.
Yes,
But on
that
YouTube,
note was
though.
for YouTube.
But on
Tell your
YouTube,
friends.
We're playing both sides of the fence here.
Yes.
Yep.
Tell all your friends.
oh, so it is possible to be with one agency, but secretly be with another agency. Is that what you're saying?
It's not a secret. I was very over.
Oh, so it's quite a well-known fact that you can, in fact, say one thing at one time and one
So
thing at another.
you can see the people who are on brand here, and you can
Vin
see the
Diesel
person
does.
who's not on brand.
Yep.
I'm going to put this in the record. L3, I need you to make a note of this in the log. That I did ask the crew, observing this for myself, I said, hello, team, since we are co-op, should I go change into this shirt, which I do have with me? And they said, no. And I said, are you sure? Because I was planning to wear it on a different day for a different reason. And they said, no, stay as it is.
Well, you're the trader, so it'd be good for you to be dressed a little differently.
All
than
right,
us.
all right.
You're basically Savick. That's what we're going to find out, is that you've been Savick all along.
I was the one that infiltrated.
Mhm.
Went to the basement.
Went to your own house, huh?
I did. I was like, oh, let me enter the secret code. It was.
I
just
totally
so
don't know what it
I
is.
so conveniently have most of, hey, can you give me a little help over there?
Mhm. Two turns and it was done.
So if you haven't guessed already, spoilers ahead.
Elmer's like, noted. It's noted. Lol.
And then a snowball comes flying over and hits you in the face.
No, L3 will let me know when he is displeased with what I have done. There will be a snowball to the
That's
face.
always.
Thank you, L3. I have been sabotaged by the rest of the team.
What?
At least 3 times.
No.
Travis is either the traitor
good
or
one.
the savior. we
Hello,
haven't
Brad.
found out which yet.
We've got 6 more months of adequacy to go.
Hello,
Oh my
Ramp.
gosh.
It's good to see you,
We're
Ray.
so glad you're all here with us this morning. Some of you, it's even earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Why not?
I was in
Just
here
go back.
alone eating a Pop-Tart by myself at that time 2 hours ago. I recorded a little video about it. I noticed that yesterday everybody got up like hella early and left and went to the store. So this morning I got up early. Well, there's nobody here. I'm just alone with my Pop-Tarts.
Nice.
I did get a video link.
Really, I got a sad Facebook message of
My hair like
hey,
playing.
are you up? I'm eating a Pop-Tart alone. I was like, do you need somebody? I can't.
Somebody.
Do you need a friend right now? Like, just don't
I
burn the Pop-Tart.
I managed to not burn it because, I'm 40 years old. I know how to use a toaster.
We're not
Well.
gonna name names, but the first several months of this pandemic campaign were marred by the smell of burnt Pop-Tart. Like that was, I will forever for the rest of my life associate burnt Pop-Tart.
I'm just
Cold War.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
The smell of the Cold War was burnt Pop-Tart for me. Like I will forever associate the two.
No snowballs for Travis today.
Well, it's early. We'll see.
And at least
for
for
now.
At least for this round, you won't have to watch us set up.
Hey, Arctos.
It is July,
Just made
Arctos.
her, yes.
Just like now.
Yes.
We have arrived at now. We're at now.
Yes, we
The
are.
past, the present, and the future.
It's a Spaceballs reference.
And we won't have to do setup again. Ronald has made sure
for this game.
For this month.
for this
For this-
month.
Theoretically.
Unless
Yeah.
we fail, in which case we will have to set up again.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to set up again no matter what when we get to the next game. But
Right.
I try to do most stuff off camera.
Oh,
Arctos,
good.
good for
Yeah.
you.
In
Okay,
July,
awesome.
I'm
Yes.
saying, too.
We've had different people coming in like, oh, I can only stay through January, or oh, I can only
Yeah.
stay through June because
Mhm.
that's as far as my group has gotten. I don't think we've seen a person who said, oh, I've personally finished the game so I can watch the whole thing. But we have seen people who've watched others
That's
finish the
true.
game.
Hmm.
I'm the first person I know that's finished the game. Well, we haven't yet.
Right.
We might not survive the day.
Sure. Things can happen.
We might not survive the day.
Yes. Oh, this is so
I'm,
meta.
I'm going very meta. I'm recording behind the scenes while on the scenes.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, we're recording this, right?
Yes. But now you can reference where we are. So this is the view from the table.
Oh.
So
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, you can see like all of the stuff over there.
And that'll be on YouTube later, some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, check it out on our YouTube channel.
We're under a sign that says gather.
It's youtube.com/iHeartBoardGames.
Yep.
As you can see from the 3 shirts in the room.
That's it.
Yes. Oh, go check out our merch on Redbubble. You don't have to get one that has our name. We have all different kinds of shirts. So
170 designs.
So they do encourage diversity among wardrobe.
Yes.
we don't
See all
make
the
that
different
shirt. We don't
colors?
make that shirt.
Mix signals.
Yeah.
Mix signals.
Okay, so we're ready to get started.
Let's
Everybody
do it.
ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do is check out the Legacy deck. We have our lady again that we don't remember her name, but she's here.
Mm.
Using their control centers, the Soviets launched a number of surveillance satellites. Be cautious. Increased monitoring puts you at risk. Your tasks include apprehending American defectors and bugging another control center. Sabik has resurfaced as well, planning revenge upon the Soviet officers who held him captive. Based on his recent reckless behavior, we fear he will draw too much attention. It asks us to open box number 8.
Box number 8.
Which I've already done.
They didn't need to know that. Box 8.
It's all part of setup.
A watchful sky. The satellites above will observe your movements. Your aliases could be compromised if you're not cautious. Right now, put the 5 enclosed satellite tokens to the side of the board. Here they are.
They're very cute.
Here, they look like little satellites with eyes on them.
Little Sputniks.
Wonder what that could mean.
You'll see them in the game.
But
There.
the art's very 60s. It's nice.
Add the 12 enclosed disease cubes to the supply. We've got more.
More disease.
My God.
12 more of those. Wonder why. Set these satellite cards to the side. So we have some satellite cards. I've put them over there off camera, but yes, just know that those are here.
Mhm.
And then we had some more stickers that went into the rule book. So we can put that there with those.
Excellent.
So the stickers that went into the rule book, one of them says satellite cards. So the satellite cards are in this deck, the player deck.
Okay.
When you draw one, put a satellite token into that region and then discard the card.
Okay.
Each city that has this in its region, so if this was in South America,
Mhm.
each city now has +1 eyeball because
Okay.
they're watching from the satellites. And so the 3 places that one could be is the places that have this. So Asia, Europe, and South America, by the end of the game, they'll be watching from all 3 of those regions.
Man, Russia makes it hard.
And those are shuffled into the bottom part of this deck, the 3 bottom stacks.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
So
it's
we gotta
5
last
stacks.
a while then.
Mhm.
Well, I mean.
If we finish quickly, this won't even come into play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first 2 stacks of the 5 have none in. It's the last 3.
But you'd be safe in a safe house, correct? Like just
Mhm.
like any
Yeah.
other.
Just like any other eyeball.
Yeah,
You're
so
safe.
we
So-
do have a safe house in Asia. We don't have one in Europe or South America.
Moscow. Wait.
Oh yeah, we do have in
Moscow is
Moscow.
Europe, yeah.
Moscow.
Oh yeah, right on the edge.
Theoretically, yes. Also, if you draw a satellite card and an escalation at the same time, you do the satellite first. Okay.
All right.
And then there is another.
So you might have a turn where
rule.
you get no new cards.
Oh, yes. I know.
Oh,
what
joy.
Yeah.
The other sticker was part of setup where you add the satellite cards to the piles. So I did all of that part already. All right, we prepared the board. We put out the restrictions. Our restrictions are we cannot share intel in Washington, and it takes us 1 extra card to do identify target city.
Oh, that's still there.
Mm-hmm. We added the agents to the board. You can see there's actually some in Washington. They're really spread out in this game, so that's not great.
Yeah.
We added the infection cards, and then we have disease cubes on cities that have a starting intensity. So this is new this game. These two start with a disease cube on them.
Oh my.
We handed out the player cards, we added the escalation cards, we added the satellites, and we reassembled the deck. We've all chosen our aliases. I think we're playing our usual aliases. Is that right?
Yep.
And then we're ready to begin play. We chose the first player at random, which was me. Oh, actually, we had to finish this deck. Sorry. To facilitate your continued growth and improvement as agents, we have more questions. Remember that all group members must agree on your selection.
Oh.
Please begin.
I'm going to start with Sparky, actually.
Question.
Okay.
Because we do have to identify a city, right? Yeah, in
Yes,
Africa.
we do.
How many Africa cards do we have?
One.
One?
Leopoldville.
So we've got another.
So this one, it could be any color. All right. So strongly disagree is 1. Strongly agree is 5.
Mm-hmm.
In order for us to win, someone else must lose.
Agreed.
Strongly agree.
Yeah. I mean, you can't do it all.
So it's a 5.
It's the truth.
Sure.
You can't do it all. Unfortunately, you know.
We believe that redacted is in our best interest.
Strongly disagree.
That does sound like a good word to me.
I do not.
I would go with a 3 because I don't know what it is.
I would
would
go
go
with a
with
1 because I do not know
I
what
say
it is.
2.
I would go with a 3 as well.
So a 1.
It sounds like it
a
averages
2,
to a
and
2.
It averages to a 2.5, which rounds up to a 3.
L3, please make a note in the log that I chose
No!
a strongly disagree 1 on question 11.
And I chose a 2.
You don't know what that says, so how can you be strongly on either side of it?
Because if you won't tell me what it is, I'm not giving you my blind allegiance.
I say 2.
That would be 0, you see. The middle.
Strongly disagree.
That's like, do you agree with
It's
X?
always in your best
The word could
interest.
be slavery
That's
or it could be cake. You don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing. So how can you choose one side or the other?
I'm willing to take the gamble on losing cake forever rather than strongly
Fair.
agreeing with like slavery.
Well,
If we're going to go
according to Ramp,
slavery,
redacted is always in your best interest.
that's like a brainwashing, like don't have any thoughts or opinion. Like if you want to tell me what redacted is, Miss like creepy lady.
Melissa, do you agree with Jesse and I that it should be a 3?
I say 3. I feel more strongly to be in the center than to
Yeah.
go.
You can't pick one of the edges when you don't know what it is.
I mean, I originally said 2, but I okay with 3. I'd rather go up to 3 than down to 1.
There we go.
L3.
Put this in a
More things
personnel
in the
file.
log.
Yeah.
L3.
Put that file we all agreed on.
Everyone agreed.
When we reach the end of
There was
December,
no one who disagreed with
Right.
us.
when we reach the end of December, I want a report from L3 of like how my game would have gone. Like, if we'd gone all my way.
At least.
Oh, I'm getting a picture of that.
All right.
You will learn to love redacted.
Oh my.
Let's have fun
my.
with portals.
I got a feeling
Still
there's going to be
alive.
more redacted stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
all right.
All
Are we
right.
ready to begin?
We are.
I
We
Message
are.
redacted.
strongly disagree, but I guess we will begin.
All right. So I think Ronald was first.
Are we still maybe debating what person to be?
I was just checking to make sure I didn't want to be Sally Johnson.
I like being.
The only
She can take a
advantage-
city card from another player, but I don't know if that's useful.
Yeah, I can only travel to Moscow quickly with this other guy, so I may as well just be Sparky for his ability.
I mean,
And
my pilot can move to cities with a safe house, but I don't know how much better that is than just having my visa to go to Shanghai.
Mhm, mhm.
And this is the
Would've been
card
different.
action. I want my card action, so I'm sticking with Regina.
I was gonna say
Right.
the only reason to start with Barm Ferger is that I can get an extra action token, like just at the top of the game. But to immediately then flip, I basically negated that extra action.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot these
Fair.
people with my
Gumbrella.
Gumbrella? and then I'm gonna shoot this person in New York with my Gumbrella. Well, that's not a Gumbrella. That's with my authorization code.
Yeah.
You authorize the umbrella to do a long distance shot.
Mm-hmm.
L3. I can tell you it would have been different.
Although,
we'll reconvene in
yeah, I was
November.
going to say those weren't danger
December.
zones.
So just shoot once, leave that New York person. 2, 3, and if I discard Calcutta,
Okay.
I can put this here.
Yes. Yes.
Seems,
All right.
Seems important. And I'll let
Seems
somebody
that way.
else get the other edges.
I don't have.
Anybody have a
cards
blue
for it.
card?
I have a blue. Is that what's
Good thing you're
necessary?
new. You're next. So
All right.
If we make it there.
How we
I
doing?
got Baghdad and New York.
Okay.
So no Africa's here, but
I was gonna say we're trying to find a city in Africa.
Africa.
Okay.
we also have this person who's running, so we need to stop them as much as we can.
Mhm.
And then we also need to do the acquire targets in Madrid and Warsaw. You know what I'm going to do?
Neutral and
What are you gonna
Soviet.
I'm going to put these here so we know it's Madrid and Warsaw that we have to
Yeah, I like
put
that.
teams in.
Sure.
So we need a gray team, we need a red team, and we need some
A
color
team of
that is
there.
unknown, probably gray or blue, because there's only one red, but we'll see.
Oh, so there's only 5 more for that. 5 more options.
Yeah, there's a total of 6 Africa cards. Right?
All right.
If you could.
Happily. Gumshoes, welcome back. You've accomplished much, but this is only the real beginning. We've got red agents in Los Angeles
That's not good.
and Osaka.
Okay.
We're going to get YouTube comments about people who hate it every time I do that. So I'll keep it up. Melissa.
Yeah, you're the kind of person that's like, I have this bit. Has the bit gone on long enough? Yes. Now I will continue the bit for
Mhm.
14 more years.
It's true. It's true.
All right.
And I also don't read the YouTube comments, so I don't care. Melissa?
Isn't that nice when you have no responsibility in the world?
Okay, so I need to put one of those order things, these things,
Mhm.
It's a good idea, in my opinion.
I completely agree.
and it needs to go here, right?
It needs to go.
So he can get to Sydney, huh?
Yeah, so if you came to
Mhm.
Sydney and like blocked it here,
You can stand on Los Angeles, discard a blue, and you can put it here or here or here.
Okay, so it's gonna take me 1, 2 just to walk there.
Yeah.
3 to discard.
3, I discard Paris to put it here so it can't spread over to Sydney.
Okay.
Mhm. And then you
Oh,
gotta
wait,
get out of there.
That's not a. No, not that thing. Just put another man
He's
Double.
running on the line.
there. That thing.
And then you gotta get
That's
out of there.
3, and now I can
Is there an eye there?
visa to Shanghai.
There's
Yes,
an
there
eye.
is.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna visa to Shanghai.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye.
Whee! That seems
safe
good. I'm
house.
in a safe house.
How's your Mandarin?
Yum, 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 yum,
No.
yum.
I meant the language.
I was thinking Mandarin chicken. The other thing, not so good.
Let us know how your Mandarin is in the comments.
I'm sorry, I'm already hungry.
All right.
How's your English? Mm.
9 out of 10 cannibals recommended.
Well, I was trying to think of another language that doesn't also sound like a food. I was like, how's your French? No, that doesn't work. How's your Polish? No, that doesn't really work. Because these are all the way you describe the cuisine as well.
Right.
Yeah, the Polish versions are better.
Of course, my first thought is Mandarin chicken.
That is a thing.
It is
Well, here you go, Melissa. I'm going to give you 2 cards since there's no mop up.
I
right
had
now.
Santa Fe chicken for dinner last night.
Well,
It tasted just like Santa Fe.
You didn't have a farm burger?
Yeah. Ooh, I got encoded messages.
Nice.
Setting
And-
something over.
A Europe. So, no Africa.
Gumshoes, we've got trouble brewing in Karachi. And Carmen Sandiego has been spotted in Prague.
This
Rockapella is
card
en
is
route.
pretty useful right now. Because you have New York
I do.
and I have Shanghai, which can get you one step closer to having a Soviet
Team.
team van.
So switch them so you can stop the runner.
Yeah, basically, so I can stop the runner.
When
Here
is
you
he
go.
going to run? Like, when would he run?
Just
When
go
an,
back.
when an
Escalation.
escalation card comes out,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
we will we'll see that happen. So that's not gonna. There's still gonna be one path out into Atlanta. I mean, I'm guessing you're gonna block San Francisco.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Travis, would you be able to move me out of San Francisco?
You don't have to go all the way there. You can literally just walk to here and put it down.
No, I
Oh,
wanna
sorry.
Put it above it.
Oh, sorry.
And I want to take something out of San Francisco.
Yes, I can take you out of.
All right, then I'm going 1, 2, 3, and discarding New York. It's discard, right?
Don't put a little
Yeah.
man.
Carmen Santiago. Oh my
And now
goodness.
Paris and New York are both in here if you want to grab them with your other guy.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you've got a few options in here now. Even Calcutta's in here. So.
Yeah, all of a sudden I should have started with Baba. Oh well, I didn't. My turn's over.
Carmen Santiago. Wait a minute, Santiago?
Oh yeah, that's a problem city too.
Santiago. All right, 2 cards. For
2
Jesse.
cards. And what's the
Is your streak
nothing.
continue?
A blue.
You're
I'm
free.
okay.
All right, gumshoes. We've got trouble in London
London.
and Atlanta.
You know, if we had thought about it, Jesse. No, never mind.
What?
Jesse,
I
where
was
would you
confusing myself.
where would you like to go? I can put you up to 3 spaces away.
I will go in. What was the cities? New York,
New York,
is one, but that's
Paris, and Calcutta.
Paris is bad. Calcutta, where the heck is
You can go
it?
to London. That's
So we're
close.
too far away.
London would be a good option.
He's looking to see if he could, but you're not that person, right?
I mean, I could easily switch.
I could
especially
get
if
you to
was
this
on it.
Shanghai safe house
Oh yeah, because
So
you
you
have to
could
switch
switch.
at a safe house.
because you go San Fran, Tokyo, Shanghai.
Then you'd be 2 spaces from Calcutta to be able to pick it up.
Yeah, that's not bad though, because I'll also start where she is, and she can hand me 1, and then I
Then
go
you-
pick up
Calcutta,
Calcutta.
you'd
and
have
then
4 grays.
4. So yeah, that sounds good.
All right, so that's my first action. Is
Identity
relocating
crisis.
my friend
Who am I?
with excellent conference management
Who am I?
skills.
What am I?
Coop? Coop? Just kidding.
Like it's early
Watch
for
the
that.
clip.
That was a reference.
Yes, check the clip. Oh,
That was a fly.
It's a Russian spy.
Bad
A Russian
omen.
fly.
that's a bug.
Oh my!
That's the bug.
It was an old
You're
Russian
welcome to
who
quit
swallowed
that.
a fly. I
And
don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die.
I always thought that was so morbid for like a children's song.
Me too. All of children's songs.
Ring Around
Yes,
the Rosies
yeah.
about the Black Plague.
It's like perhaps she'll die. Like I think there was like one book option that said it differently. Like they revised it, and it's not perhaps she'll die. It's like I don't know why or perhaps why or something. Like they tried to change it. I'm like, but you know what it really was.
Mhm.
So it's like,
And then the one we sang, she kept eating bigger and bigger and bigger
Yeah.
animals until in the end she does die.
well, no, there's like they have different versions now. Like they have one for Valentine's Day where it's all about flowers and stuff. Then there's one about like snowballs.
What do we think I should do with my 3
Just
remaining
waiting
actions?
for you to take your
Yeah.
turn.
I can't get to East Berlin. I can't. get
Which one's you?
White. I haven't moved.
Hmm.
I mean, I can also move you if you want to move. Jesse and Melissa are where they want to be.
For you to go down, maybe to like
everywhere has like
Surveillance.
people watching. It's so annoying.
Just like the Cold War must have been.
And you don't have a way to block off from Los Angeles to Atlanta, so that's going to be a problem.
Correct.
If we could get a blue team together, which we can't because we don't have what we need for that. You know what? You could. No, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be not good.
so you've
Everywhere
taken
is
one,
watching. Everywhere is watching. That's the
2.
problem.
As
You
we
could
said.
slide me over to London and get me that much closer to East Berlin. I just can't go to East Berlin because I'll get an incident
Mhm.
pop on me, and I can't go to Paris because I'll get 2 eyeballs.
So I can get you to.
I wish you could get me to Prague, but I don't think you can get me all the way over
I mean, I
there.
have 3 actions. I don't necessarily have to move. So I could get you up to 9 spaces away if we really wanted to.
Wait. Oh, I'm this one.
Mm-hmm. We need to glue our faces to them.
Yeah.
I forget who I am.
I don't think it's worth it to just scooch me all the way across the board like that. Do you?
I mean, all I can really do is like go take out a person. I mean, I could move, kill New York and move back. I could move to Atlanta, kill, and move.
I mean, if you want me to, I could come down here and clean up this Sydney because this is going to be annoying.
Yeah.
You could scooch me down into there.
Let's do that. Let's move you LA, Sydney.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
What happens if a tracking person goes into your city?
Nothing.
So how about I have 2 actions left. I move to Atlanta and kill and negotiate, negate, nullify, depute,
Dispatch. I forgot what the word is.
neutralize, spies.
People are watching us?
It's
No.
like every move we make is
Okay.
being monitored.
Yeah.
What are my cards, Ronald?
Make.
We have London, which is, I guess,
A blue
good
card,
thing.
nice.
Yeah, so those are nice. And this Escalation, is that a country in Europe? Escalation?
Increase the threat.
Oh.
I'm still panicking. It's July.
It's morning.
Sao Paulo.
Mm.
Could you put 3 in Sao Paulo, please?
1 and 2 and 3.
Intensify. There are lots of cards in this deck.
Mhm.
And a good number of them are
Disease. It's like it's slowly becoming more about the disease.
But the thing is, we will never get through all these cards.
Mm-hmm.
So with any luck, all the diseases will hit the bottom. And we won't have to deal with them. We'll just only have to deal with agents the whole rest
Also
of the
known
game.
as the American response to the pandemic of 2020.
Oh, dear.
If you're watching this in 2030, I hope we're still a society.
And also, you know, I was thinking about like kids who are little right now, like 10 years from now, and they're like, Mom, why is there this sticker on the ground? This old sticker that says stand 6 feet apart. What is this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the mom's like, we don't talk about that, son.
Yeah. We distance socially.
Now let's go get your tickets to see this famous comedian who used to have a TV show
Uh-oh.
and have some pudding.
All right.
More of that.
Yeah. I don't know. 10 years from now?
We're not going to go there. It's a shame I didn't have this card earlier.
Right. Oh, we pulled an escalation card.
Mm-hmm.
That means that guy's going to start running.
To me.
To me, to me, to me.
Oh, so
At least we do know
Yeah.
which way he's going to go, though.
is there
He's gonna
another
go-
little guy that goes out, or he just moves?
Another one.
No, another one.
Oh.
After we finish this thing. Oh, sorry. I'm doing your job here.
London. Sao Paulo.
Kaboom.
Already.
That's all it takes.
Return one safe house in Europe to the supply.
Ouch.
That's not good.
Oh no. My travel to Moscow is not
Oh,
safe
that's it, just
anymore.
2.
That's the second.
Now the guy runs.
Just fly.
We don't have any food fly.
Shoo fly.
He's on the mic.
You can stay there.
Thump, thump, thump.
All right. So now we have 3 new paths to take care of.
Oh no.
Or just drive a blue team into
Well,
Atlanta.
we do know he's going to move towards the nearest Soviet, so he's going to go to Havana.
No, he's going to go
All
to
of them.
all of the places that are attached.
Is it? I thought he only moved toward... Oh, it's if they reach a...
Mm-hmm.
He's
He
going to go
wants
to
to go
Toronto,
everywhere.
Washington, and Mexico City simultaneously.
Well, if it gets around to my turn, I do have 1 blue card.
Which is crazy how few they give you. Because that could spread pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I guess they thought up the nearest spot is within this many spaces of.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm.
But we could, just to mess with the game, just block off the way to Havana, let it spread elsewhere, And then if there's no more tokens, what do we do?
Is there a rule about if we run out of tokens?
We don't need to look at
Let's
that.
quiz Ronald.
Let's be
go.
well. No, let's be sure.
Because if it's settled at that point and there's no more tokens,
I was gonna say
then-
before. Let's.
Then we can
What
take
are
our
what's
time.
within the bounds?
You need to. You fail a pursuit objective if
You
you
run
need
out.
to place a token and there are no
That's
more
a
left
fail.
to supply.
Okay.
If you just want to be
Don't try
adequate,
to trick us.
Yes.
You will fail.
Yeah, we've thought of everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Signed, Rob Davia.
it's like they've done this twice before.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the end of your turn.
Correct.
All right, so then it's my turn now.
What's up, Beth? That's the first round.
Kill some people. That's always good.
You can shoot LA
Yeah.
I shoot LA.
if you want.
That's
Can you
2.
shoot Sao Paulo?
Cannot do that.
Just across the
It's a bit
ocean.
of distance away.
You're both in the southern hemisphere.
I mean, if I don't shoot LA, I could go to Sao Paulo and kill one person, but Sao Paulo's now in that deck.
Yeah,
so-
Santiago and East Berlin are the ones you want to look for.
And I could go to one of those places. I'd have to lose a card. I'd have to build a safe house.
Mm.
And I'd have to not shoot Los Angeles.
Well,
It's not a threat right now, so Los Angeles could stay for the time being.
Let's do that. Leave Los Angeles. So I only done one action. Action 2 is build.
lose Shanghai, because I could pick that up.
Action 3 is fly with my special ability. I have,
fly from a safe house to anywhere.
because I'm the clinic planner. And then my 4th action will be say hello to my little umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
So boom, build, fly, shoot.
Cards.
Boom, build, fly, shoot.
It's the newest song from, dang it, I can't remember his name.
BTS.
No.
PTS.
Dum,
Todrick Hall.
All right, gumshoes. Things are really blowing up in Atlanta. And Pragu.
Oh dear. Okay,
Melissa?
first things first. You need
Osaka.
Osaka.
Yes, I do. Thank
That's
you.
1.
Let's not forget we need to deal with this problem also.
I mean, on my turn, I can, in theory, build 2, but that's got to get around to me. Because I can build 1 where I am, and I can move down 1 and build. So I can block 2.
The problem is we're throwing away all of our cards to do this.
Well, it's an objective.
Oh, we're in red.
Yeah, no, we've been in red. I've been trying to fix it. But we're still streaming, so it's fine.
Okay.
It's just a little choppy, maybe.
So it's 1.
But not on YouTube.
2. Maybe I could take care of the
It's always
place.
good if people are trying to figure out if it's choppy or not, and then people literally pretend to be choppier than they are.
Right.
It's helpful, super helpful.
Super helpful.
Maybe I could walk over to the place next to, because that was 1, then walk 2, and then 3, 4, clear that place.
Sorry, I don't know what you mean by walk to Hanoi.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know what that place was. Yeah. Is that a safe place? Yep.
Mhm.
And then clear. That's 4 actions. I didn't have any other cards to give it. Okay. Oh, no Africas. I got a Toronto
No.
and a Lima.
All right, gumshoes. Disease in Cairo.
Fun.
And disease in Rome.
Great.
That's the second disease in Rome.
Oh, not good. We do have a way to cure symptoms now, though.
That's true. Can't
So it's
forget
not as
that.
dangerous to go to the cube places.
It's just
anymore.
annoying.
Something I'll need from you, Ronald, later is a safe house of neutral color.
Yep.
Since I won't be able to make the team now, I can at least get the cards to make the team. Shanghai's still an option to pick up if I want to.
Are you that person?
I can switch.
Okay.
In fact, I will need to switch to get Calcutta. So I'll switch for one. Then I will walk to Calcutta and pick it up
Walk.
just to make sure I have something.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you, spy camera.
Then he gets cards.
So I'm ready to turn in on my turn. Khartoum and Atlanta.
Oh, Africa.
Yes.
You're supposed to be in Khartoum.
And I need that Africa for the bug control center for my other identity.
I have one, and he has one.
Okay. Long-term goal, but we'll get there.
Dastardly deeds afoot in San Fran.
That's the third.
Can we put
And
X on Cairo?
Washington.
Washington. Yeah, Melissa could do that
Wait, why did you want to put an X on Cairo?
because you have the card.
Oh.
Washington.
So we're to me.
So it's going to be either a blue or a gray team that we need there.
So my plan was to discard London where I am to block the way to Toronto, and then move to Mexico City and discard this to block the way to Mexico City. That's 3. Then I could move someone.
Do I need that card?
We need an Africa card.
But isn't it worthwhile to contain him while we can? The longer that goes on, the further away he's going to get.
We didn't share and tell in Washington at the beginning, did we?
No.
Played a card that did it.
No, the card is not share and tell.
Okay,
action.
it's just
something
straight
else.
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that work for everybody? I don't know what my third action would be, or fourth action would be. I could kill that dude before I leave.
Yeah.
Any objections? Other counter proposals?
Just that we're losing an Africa card,
But we're stepping towards an objective.
I can eventually get there and get it back.
Okay,
Eventually.
so I'm going to discard London to put up a barricade between that and Toronto.
Right here?
Yep.
Mhm.
Second action, move to Mexico City.
Kill somebody first.
I kill that dude. For
2.
2, move to Mexico City. 3, discard this.
Leopoldville.
4, then put that between Mexico City and Atlanta.
All right. So it goes to Washington.
Yep. He wants to go to Washington.
Yeah, one more blue card and we could seal that off. I have a way to do it.
You do.
Well, let's see what happens.
You can fly there and do it.
All right, we have Sao Paulo, which is in South America, and this weird Escalation nation. Escalination? That's the second Escalination.
His threat. Add 3 agents to Kiev.
Oh, there's so many cities with 3s.
And the running man's going to run again.
Yeah.
Only 9 cards here.
3 of them. Where do they go?
Kiev.
Oh, right there. Not looking good. Not looking good.
Not great.
Which also means I still have this extended time. Give the current player 2 actions. Might be worth on Ronald's turn, perhaps.
If we get there.
If we, what, you think I'll just lose here?
Good.
I mean, it's
I
always
am a
possible,
citizen of Escalination.
We are.
In trouble in Prague. We are in trouble in Rome. Rome.
That's the third.
Oh, no.
Third in Rome.
Gotta get a handle of that.
And then the guy runs.
Oh, right.
To Washington.
To Washington.
But at least he's contained somewhat.
He wants to either go up to Toronto or New York now.
Mm-hmm. If he gets to New York, he can get across the sea. Anyway, so Ronald, it's now your turn. Do you want the extra 2 actions?
We'll have to see. Because I need to build you a safe house somewhere in the world.
In a neutral area. Where are you right now?
Right here.
Here, East Berlin.
If you get to Washington and you can contain,
I also can fly over there and try to contain old boy.
Yeah, I mean, an escalation isn't happening soon, theoretically, yeah. So,
And y'all have blue cards, but it's just like if I block one and Melissa blocks one, then we don't have to worry about him for the rest of the game
right,
until we go clear him out with a blue team.
Mm-hmm.
But if there is a chance another escalation is coming soon, which would mean he's going to run again and we're going to have even more trouble blocking him.
Yeah. So I could give either you or
But,
Melissa this card.
You know, I'm not the only one who can build a safe house. Anyone can. You just
But
have
you
to
can do it
discard a
super
card.
easy.
Yeah. You're right. Mhm.
So
where am
let's
I?
I'm
I'm
plan
in
it out
Calcutta. I could discard Calcutta and then still have 4 to play.
because this has to be the current. I have to give it to the current player, so we can't just like decide who it is. It's got to be the current player. So plan out the next 3 turns and decide who gets it.
Man, Rome, the plague.
I'll be discarding Khartoum to do it.
You'd be discarding Khartoum to do what?
If I wanted to build the building myself. Because I'm in Calcutta to build a safe house.
Yeah. Khartoum is in Africa. I mean, theoretically, you'd be going to Africa to pick up a whole bunch of cards anyways, because you're going to have to pick up Leopoldville from there.
It just adds 2 more actions, moving there and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's my next mission after this is made.
I mean, in order to get to you, I would need to...
You don't have to get to me. I just have to be somewhere I can get to, I guess. And I mean, it doesn't have to be where I am. It could be Madrid. I have the Madrid card, but that's in the same boat. Actually, I can get to Rome really quickly, or Atlanta really quickly.
If you go to Rome, you're taking 3 symptoms.
That's blue.
That's true. Well, I can go to Atlanta, then discard Atlanta, and then go anywhere. I could go to Madrid, because this has to be in Madrid anyway. I would love for it to be in like Santiago, clear it up, and then get it up to Madrid.
That's
Or Sao Paulo,
Sao Paulo.
one of those. And you can move the same way, you know, go to Washington, discard Washington to go somewhere.
I was going to discard Washington to block.
That's true.
But I could throw one of these out because I'm at a safe house and go anywhere.
Fair.
So I think that's actually my best move.
you
You won it in Santiago, right?
I think that's a good move, right?
And I'm just going to ignore the fact
is
that
that going to
Rome-
get you sick
Yep.
or anything?
Yep.
Oh, it would.
But that's okay. I have plenty of space in my hands, and I'm at safe houses all the
See,
time.
the thing is, I don't. And
Have what?
now, would a safe house save me from getting sick? I guess.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's just for red, or just for Soviet stuff.
Well, would you rather it be in Sao Paulo then?
Yeah, it's just a little backtracking,
What do you mean
Or maybe-
backtracking?
moving backwards, and then I mean Travis can move them 3 spaces, so
Oh, the team.
yeah, the team. Yeah, if we leave Travis to do it, because I don't think we're going to get the other one made anytime soon. Because we still got to get the Warsaw team van. Yeah, Lima, Buenos Aires, any of these really work. I think probably Lima, since one person can move it there, and then Travis can move it back that way.
So you want the safe house to be in Lima.
I think that's a good spot.
Okay, so can I shoot somebody here before I leave? I have like 700 actions I need to do. I'd really love to clear some of these as well, but I don't have time for that.
Do what you can.
All right, well, I'm going to
Who's gonna
shoot
get-
somebody in Prague. That's 1. Show this to fly. That's 2. Lay this down to block. That's 3. Discard this. That's Africa. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
This one to fly.
Mhm.
That's
Lima.
4. Oh, that's 4. Yeah, I would like to do that.
2 more actions.
5 will be build a safe house. And 6 will be shoot somebody.
Did you already shoot somebody?
Yes, I did.
Was it adjacent, or were you there when you
But
did
you
it?
were counting it, so I think you still have one more left.
No, you could
I
only
can only do it once
turn.
per turn.
Was it adjacent, or was it the city you were in?
It was adjacent.
Oh.
So I can't do that, but I could put this person back in Prague since Prague's already been drawn, and have killed this East Berlin person instead, and then shoot an adjacent. Because I was in East Berlin, so I can just kill them.
Yeah.
That's your 6.
Prague has already been drawn, so
All right.
that's a lot of stuff. Hopefully it helps.
It is.
Doesn't hurt.
LA and Jakarta.
Gumshoes. Good job getting around the globe. I liked your extra hustle. Good job, as the coaches say. Keep an eye in Kiev.
Boom.
Your heroism is for naught.
Players in South America or Europe that are not in a safe house.
Oh, you're in a safe house.
Oh, you're in a safe house. Good for you.
Each lose 1 cover.
And we've got trouble in Atlanta.
Ooh, troubles.
U.S. is really going downhill this summer. Melissa.
All right. I think I want to go to Toronto. Just showing the card to fly. And then
One.
I'm going to discard this to put down the last little
Nice. So it's contained.
the thingy mabob there.
He can't run anywhere now.
Good.
So that's 2.
And then this place is safe, Atlanta. I can go here 3. Unless, well, I can go over here to San Fran
Yeah.
and then you can move me out later. 3,
Right.
4.
Also, you've only ever lost 1 cover. You could afford to lose 1 cover.
And it
Ronald,
was a nothing.
Beth here is bleeding. Like her wig's all like scrambled. It's got thin spots.
I'm not even half down, and we're halfway through the year.
Yeah, but the next one could be burn.
Don't let her know that.
All right. Take your cards.
All right, cards.
Cards.
Okay, I got a forecast
Nice.
Always
and
good.
a Asia.
A night in Bangkok.
Gumshoes. Shenanigans in San Fran.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
And
reference.
Sao Paulo pops.
Uh-oh.
I was going there on my turn, too.
You still can.
There's still good reason to.
Sleeper cells activate. Place an agent in every city with 1 or more incident tokens in Europe.
We do have that pops. Only got 3 of those left.
Place an agent in every city with 1 or more incident tokens in South America.
Pops again.
Oh.
Can you place an agent?
Yes.
Yeah, and if the
But
Asia.
you
You can't
can't,
place
so
an
it pops.
agent. Safe house compromised. Remove 1 safe house in North America and return it to the supply.
That's Washington.
Bye, Washington.
Oh, no more Washington.
All right. We have 2.
And remember, outbreaks do the other side of it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, if Rome outbreaks, we have a big problem.
Jesse, win us the game.
Cool.
Yes, do it. Win.
It's so early.
I was gonna say we might all have to go back to bed and see if we can get just restart the day.
Yeah.
Pretend this never happened.
Yeah.
You're still asleep, Ronald. All of this is a nightmare.
That's
Welcome
for sure.
to
I mean,
your
you're here. That
nightmare.
makes it obvious it's a nightmare.
Why would you say that?
I think you know.
I don't. Could you expand?
Put in the YouTube comments below. He doesn't read them.
It's true. I don't.
I will fly to Atlanta and discard it to fly to Lima.
That's 2.
Place me in there, and then I will discard 4 to assemble team action.
Nice.
Neutral. Then I will move team to Santiago. And that's my turn.
Oh, good.
Mop
we'll have
up.
a mop up.
Yep, mop them up. And 2 cards, please.
Cards. Any Africa?
No Africa.
Oh.
2 more neutrals.
All right, Gumshoes. Trouble in Cairo. And Washington.
Can I see the discards, please?
These discards?
I mean,
Yes.
anything you want, it's in here.
I know. Just trying to plan my next turn.
So at my turn, I think I should move the team
To Sao
to
Paulo.
Sao Paulo. So that's 1.
Go.
They are neutral, right?
They are.
Okay.
I've got to move Melissa. Melissa, you can go 3 spaces away. Where should we put her?
You don't gotta move Melissa.
Yeah, we do. She can't start it. We want to keep her cover as long as we can. Melissa, you can go 3 spaces away. Where do you want to go?
Let's see.
Well, she's gonna need to go back and clean San Francisco again. So
Washington.
or
Toronto. I'll just move to Toronto, then I'm close.
Okay, that's my 2.
Someone has to deal with this.
You can
Yeah,
fly,
can
can you fly to your place?
I
your
have
visa?
a card.
Your
You have
visa.
Baghdad.
Oh yeah, I do.
And that's fairly close. To...
So I could fly there for 1, but that's all I could really do. How often did you guys erase the world population already? Thanks, Uno. Thanks, Uno Maestro.
How often did you guys erase the world population
There
already?
you go. Discards.
But Uno Maestro, wouldn't you always be hoping the world gets down to just 1? So you can be Maestro?
There you go.
So I have 2 actions left. I could fly to Baghdad, but I can't do anything once I get there except move. And either of these places I'd lose cover. I could definitely take symptoms though. Because I got plenty of room for symptoms.
And there's not a thing there.
Aye.
The eye, yeah,
Surveillance.
It's been
Yes,
covered
and
up.
I was gonna say on my next turn I could take care of those.
Yeah.
All right, visa to Baghdad, walk to Cairo, and I now have symptoms. Did we shuffle the symptoms?
They're all the same. I mean, they just have different words at the top. But
Yeah, I was gonna say shuffle them and give me 2.
Do you want the fun words?
Yeah, I want
you
to see.
only get 1.
Oh yeah, just 1. It
Oh,
doesn't
yeah, I
matter
want to
when
see
you-
what my condition is.
When you enter a city, take
So much
1
sand.
symptom card.
This.
Oh. When you enter a city containing 1 or more disease cubes, take 1 symptom card into your hand.
This is your symptom.
There's so much sand. There's so much sand. I'm really having difficulty breathing. Sand. It's just everywhere.
So
Here's some
coarse. Gets everywhere.
All right, I've got a satellite.
Oh.
What does
Yep.
that mean?
Satellite launch over
Satellite.
Europe. Every city in Europe gets +1 eyeball.
So we're just putting a satellite in
So here's the satellite in Europe. Don't forget, if you're in Europe,
They're
you're
watching.
being watched.
Remember that situation we said
Bummer.
could happen where you wouldn't get cards because you drew a satellite and an escalation?
Oh
This is not me.
Nice threat.
Ramp reminds us again that we're being watched right now.
It's true.
Thank you, Ramp. Ramp
There's
right now is
cameras
that guy on the
Moscow.
street saying, you're...
Which also somehow lost its safe house.
Yeah.
And
that was
Washington.
several turns ago.
We have a forecast.
No.
Yep.
Intensify. And then the guy's going to run.
He's
Check
not
it.
gonna run.
Check and make
Yeah.
sure he can't run anywhere.
He can't.
He can run back to Atlanta, but he's already there. Run back to LA, but he's already there.
Yeah, he's contained.
And this is the end. Oh, we didn't do a mop up here.
No.
Small favors.
Forecast.
At least there's that.
Do we need
Yeah,
it?
there's 3 cards in. There's 4 cards in here that can doom us. So we
Rome.
might want to forecast.
Rome, Moscow, Prague, San Fran.
Oh, that's 5 cards. Kiev.
Oh, and Kiev. Oh.
Well, I say we
I
forecast.
feel like this is going downhill too fast.
Yeah, it's like real pandemic now.
Yeah. We haven't even hit the hour mark.
We went down fast.
So we've got Cairo in here. That's fine. It's got 2. Sao Paulo is fine. It's got 0. Moscow is not good. San Fran is not good. Kiev is not good. Prague is not good.
Oh my gosh.
And we're pulling 3.
And we're pulling 3 cards. So our doom is assured.
Well, how would we like to die?
Well, I think we would want Kiev to come because there's already incident markers there.
Agreed.
So we wouldn't have to add more eyeballs to other cities.
Right.
But if we don't clear Prague, San Fran, and Moscow before the next person draws cards, the game is going to be over.
Well, what's more likely to be cleared? I mean, Prague or Kiev and Moscow are right next to each other, so Prague isn't. San Fran definitely isn't.
Team adequate can't fail. They have to be adequate.
And whose turn would it be?
Give us time.
This is the end of my turn.
So it'd be Ronald's turn. Could Ronald clear
Sao Paulo?
Oh,
No, absolutely.
no, we already decided.
Disease in Cairo. And Kiev. Pops.
I mean, this could be the end right here.
True.
Teams compromised. Shift each team in a city with surveillance that is not in a safe house
No surveillance.
to Washington.
Oh, lucky us. We don't have teams.
We do have a team, but it's not in a place that's under surveillance.
So that was fun.
Yeah. All right, Ronald, save us.
I'm here.
Yes.
Could you fly anywhere when you're in a safe house?
Yep, I sure can.
Yeah.
But that's not going to save us.
But can't you go to the place up there that's bad and then do the adjacent kill?
Kiev is no longer a problem. It's Moscow and Prague, which are not connected to each other.
Well, that's what I was saying before we put the stack back up, was to keep Kiev. Because we're right next to each other.
Too late now.
It doesn't matter because there is no way I can take care of all these places. I
It'll be a
only have
single
4
draw.
actions.
Well, okay. Save us, Ronald.
Save
You're
us.
our only hope. Save us. Save us. Good morning, Slivers.
Hey, Slivers.
Hello,
It's all on you.
Slivers.
You could try to 1/3 the control center.
Oh, right.
What?
Yeah, the bug control. Get it to Lagos and gas.
Yeah, because we're gonna fail anyway. Might as well take a shot in the dark. Because if we get at least one
Or
star,
Leopoldville or Khartoum.
If we
Oh,
get
no,
at
not
least-
those. They have X's.
Yeah.
It's got to be Lagos.
if we
Gotta
get
be
at
And
least
since that's the only color team we have.
yeah,
Right.
if we get one star, at least we don't have to redo that one. And we're
Okay.
gonna fail anyway.
But
so
if we
take a
fail
chance.
that goal, then it might not let us have another chance at it.
But we're gonna fail anyway.
And guess what's going to be there once we do that? Another
Sliver.
one of these.
Slivers is encouraging you to step up and save us.
Yeah.
I don't
Step
think there's
up,
any
take
way
care of us.
not to fail.
All right,
again.
well, we could try that, I guess.
I say go for it.
All right, are we all in agreement that that's what I should do?
Yeah, we're gonna fail anyway.
I mean-
we might as well try to get one. Take a shot in the dark. I mean, it's a
It might not let you have another chance at it anyways.
You're right.
yeah. I say go for it.
We've never failed, so we don't know what happens.
Go for it. We might get more funding.
We're definitely going to get more
We'll get
funding.
more
That's
funding.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Shot in the dark.
One
Shooting up.
action
Fish
to
in a
there, and then my second action, I'm going to do acquire targets.
Oh, my.
So I'm going to select the bug control center. Let's see what's under there. I actually saw one of these cards whenever I was shuffling. It accidentally popped out of the deck, so I know one of these that hasn't been drawn yet.
Is it Lagos?
No.
Okay.
So it's actually a 50-50 chance.
Because you cheated?
No, I didn't cheat.
Johannesburg.
So that's a fail.
Funding! Yay!
So I need to read from that book.
Oh god.
125. Oh.
Not the,
Sorry, you pointed at that book.
I pointed at both books. They're on top of each other.
Write down 125.
Thank you, Melissa.
Yeah, ramp.
Another control center completed without a bug. The satellite will be able to track your movements in Africa. Place a control center sticker on the target city. Do not put a bug on the center. Then move the target city card under the objective to the player discard pile.
What has the bug actually got us?
Nothing
Anything?
yet.
Nothing yet.
Oh, okay.
So we now have 2 on the board that don't have a bug and 2 that do.
This goes to the discard
Says the
pile.
one who was shouting 50-50 last game.
Yeah,
That was
That was yesterday, me.
that's true.
That was
It's very
last,
different.
That was last month.
This is what losers look like.
Okay, well here's my thought is that Moscow already has eyeballs on it, so it cannot grab any more eyeballs.
Right.
So I don't care about Moscow. San Fran has an eyeball on it as well already, so might as well. But Prague does not have an eyeball. So my guess is I should fly to Prague and kill one of those dudes so we at least don't get an eyeball in Prague.
I don't hate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we know we're about to lose.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to discard a card because I'm at a safe house, so I can do that. Fly to Prague and shoot some people with my gunbrella. Ella, A.
A.
And then I'm going to draw 2 cards. And who knows, this might be one quiet night. I might draw one quiet night right now. And if I do, we're not dead.
This turn.
This turn.
I did not.
And not even an Africa card, so it wouldn't have helped with that either.
No, and plus that's over.
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
we
we
failed
know where
already.
it was. It was somewhere where we couldn't get it anyway.
That was please.
3. Do we know what these are?
Mm-hmm.
Moscow. Boom.
Let's see what happens.
Ran.
Mexico City. Place an agent in every city with 1 or more incident tokens in the Pacific Rim. None.
Yeah.
San Fran.
And
We don't have one.
no more.
So that's good. We lose.
Oh.
Na 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 na.
No.
We have lost our first game ever. It was a failure.
At least we got halfway through being adequate.
I do enjoy seeing that Jesse loses.
Is that a
fireworks
dumpster
there.
fire?
A picnic
It's a
fire.
picnic basket fire.
Equally bad.
Can't even bring myself to see it. Written down in the ink.
We lost
You got it
July
right
in
now.
July.
Failing.
Oh.
Yeah, but statistically, we're still great.
Well, we've played 7 times and we're due for a loss.
Yeah.
And plus I bid 16. So
Oh yeah, let's review
If we're
how
gonna
many
make
games
it-
we thought we were
if we're
going to
make it to 16, we gotta lose 4 times.
So to recap, we took a vote early on when we started. How many times do you think we were going to play this? The minimum would be 12. The most
13,
would be
right?
Well, we weren't counting the prologue.
All right.
So minimum 12, max 24. The predictions, I said 20. So that is mathematically impossible now.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse said 19. And Melissa said 18. And Ronald and Ramp said 16.
Yes. And a bunch of other people said things too. but-
Yeah, Magrady said 15, and I didn't count the rest. I don't remember L3. I don't have a note. I didn't note it in my log. I'm sorry.
You're constantly asking L3 to make a note about things that you say, and yet.
Well, I didn't anticipate there needing to be such a separate log.
All right, so check the objectives. Mark any incomplete objectives with a failed token,
Oh my gosh.
and read the debrief book.
So much failure.
Ouch.
That looks bad. I don't like the way they look. All right.
L3 can't remember.
So failed
You gotta
first
read.
half of the month?
Yep.
219.
Oh, write down 219.
Don't. Thank you, Melissa. I do not object to those reminders. 219. Sabik got to the target first, leaving the body in a gruesome state. Local authorities were not alerted this time, but Sabik may have other targets. No further information.
What's the other one?
The other one is 112.
Oh, 112.
112.
Mm-hmm.
The defactor, a botanist who contracts with the CIA, escaped. Her colleagues indicated that she was troubled after accidentally receiving CIA documents. Because, you always get troubled when you read the good guys' documents.
She's a Soviet person. She's the bad guy. Of course she's troubled to read what the good guys are doing.
Oh,
See how he spins things. He's so negative.
We'll see. She took her research and ran, but you discover that her spouse was unable to flee with her. They're in hiding at the moment, but may surface again soon. Remove all pursuit and checkpoint tokens from the board.
Yeah, we're about to do that anyway, so you can just leave them. All right. Follow any instructions in the debrief and evaluate your team's status. +2 objectives failed. Your group is evaluated as failing. Increase your funding by 2.
Oh, by 2.
That
Whoa.
gives us a funding. Ooh,
We would like 3 quiet nights, please.
we got to do late. Sorry. I haven't used that line.
I know.
We need to get back on track. Record your evaluation and new funding level on the calendar on the back of the book. If this was your first attempt at the month, you must repeat the month. When you start the next game, mark any objectives that you completed in the first half of the month as complete. None. If this was your second attempt at the month, proceed to the next month and destroy the objectives. Okay, well, we can skip that because we're not doing that. So next, check cities. We're going to add surveillance stickers to cities that contain 1 or more incident tokens. So that will be Sao Paulo and Kiev. Go ahead, Melissa.
Yeah.
All right.
Being watched.
Is that it?
I think so. I think we managed to keep everything tight.
San Fran has 3.
It has to have one of these.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Moscow's
was gonna-
already got 3, so
Yeah, it was gonna pop before.
Europe satellite doesn't count.
it doesn't.
Like it doesn't give everybody an automatic 1.
No, it's these.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
My morale is so low, I'm having trouble thinking.
Then add a contamination sticker to places with outbreaks. We had no outbreaks, barely.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Check the legacy deck. So it says here, draw this card and read the back during step 3 at the end of the first game in July. Open some doors.
Doors! What doors might they be, Ronald?
Just bring them all.
Yeah, I will.
Tea.
Coffee? Tea.
Let's pull it off. Okay. 37, 30, and 25.
Here's 30
37, you said?
Mm-hmm.
and 25.
Yeah. Oh, we got more counter surveillance stickers.
And
We got more assets.
Thank you.
We got an action. Disable satellites.
Oh.
That will be nice.
And a new disable
A
satellites.
new rule. Okay, great. If you received a failing evaluation, read a debrief.
So start putting these on the
108.
action.
Write down 108.
The effort is appreciated, but you're falling short. Fix what you can. If you failed the objective, bug the control center, destroy it, and replace it with card 67 in the operations deck for the second half of the month.
Okay, wait. We failed bug control center. If we fail it, then what?
Replace it with cards. Destroy that. Replace it with 67 from the operations deck. If you succeeded, mark it as complete and start the next game as well.
Okay, so we need to destroy this right here.
This.
Yeah.
Oh, destruction.
Bug completed control center in Africa. So now we have to try to acquire a target there. With 2 active teams at once.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so we checked the legacy deck. Oh, yes, and then it says add the following event. So this event is return up to 2 satellite tokens that are currently in play back to the reserve.
I
So
like
that's
that.
a new
That's good.
event that we can add to the pool. And then we're going to stop here because we're not ready for August yet.
Stop. Hammer time.
Next would be check the game end area. These all go back into the game.
Yes,
That's what
we
the
do.
bugs
You already need blue teams for the pursuit.
Yeah, because it'll be here.
Yeah, we will. And now we have blue for Johannesburg, so we're going to need 2 blue teams for that.
Mhm.
Okay, well, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Next would be spend the budget. Regardless of the evaluation, choose upgrades. We will get 4 points.
We've got a lot of little cards with upgrades on them now. It's becoming a pain.
I had put them all together with each other.
They are all together, but
Here's some more. So now, if a city with a control center if you're in a city with a control center that has a bug, return the region's satellite token to the reserve for the remainder.
So that's where the bugs come in finally.
Yeah, we can actually disable those ones.
Yeah, Europe and Asia. So 2 good places to have bugs.
Mm-hmm.
So, how is everybody feeling before we spend our money?
Awful.
Like we need a safe house.
I mean, I'm not feeling awful, but it's a bummer.
We could
we
put
can
the safe
take off
house
the
on me.
tracking people.
Well, some of the safe houses will come back, right?
In theory.
A couple,
Yeah, or
but
automatic ones.
I think we need.
Yeah, but Melissa is right.
Yeah,
We do not have a gray safe house.
I think we need the Selima safe house.
I'm not mad at it. How much do we have to spend?
7?
4.
Oh.
4.
That's
and that
3.
costs 3.
So assets. In addition to the classic ones, we still have plenty of visas. If somebody wants to.
I don't have a visa. I would not mind having one.
As a one shot, the discard a city to place a safe house into the matching city.
Can I start taking all the people?
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yes.
Long distance safe house.
You can fly to Soviet cities using the commercial flight action. Probably not.
Take these away.
Probably not. We do have experimental medicine, which is
Costs 2, right?
it's 2. As an action, remove all the disease cubes from your city.
Yeah.
This might be one for Jesse right here. You can do the identify target city action from any safe house, regardless of region.
That's pretty cool. I mean, that
Because you have an identified targets person.
yeah, he's all about it. Just reveals. Yeah.
This authorization code's interesting. As an action, discard a city card to move a team to the matching city.
So do we want to put this safe house?
So you could, in
Lima?
theory, get a team across the globe. If you have that city card.
Right.
I think, in my view, these are possible. These are kind of not.
Do we?
And we do have visas.
We do.
So do we want to put this?
I would
house
say
in?
yes, because we do not currently have a permanent safe house in a gray neutral city.
Yeah, we have.
And
we have a
so many times it's
blue.
like, well, we'd like to make a gray team, but there's no gray safe house. We'll have to wait for Ronald. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm
Or
4 turns away.
make that a priority at the beginning of the game when you happen to be somewhere that's gray.
Because we have a
Yeah,
blue
it
one
just seems
and
like
2
that never
red ones.
is a priority.
Yeah.
We
So
have the
if we
points
build
of those.
that, we have 1 point left. So what would be?
Okay, so are we all in agreement on Lima?
I'm
Sure,
good
let's
with
do it.
We could do 1 counter surveillance as that 1 point, or we could give Ronald a visa.
I don't really need a visa, honestly. I mean, I just feel like I'm the only one that doesn't have one.
You fly around a lot.
Yeah, I fly around it pretty easily, so I don't need a visa.
We could give someone a second visa.
There's also this shortwave radio thing for Jesse's identify target city.
In
That's
any safe
helpful.
house.
Any safe house, you don't have to be in the region.
I don't hate it.
It's pretty helpful.
Oh, these are.
It only costs 1.
Yep.
Not bad, not bad.
There's still the tracking device. The freebie, look at the top 2 cards of the threat deck. I'm just throwing it out there as a reminder that it exists. Or we could just put a counter surveillance sticker on the board. There's still plenty of cities that just have 1.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all getting out of control.
Sao Paulo might not be a bad idea since there's a lot going on there.
To
Put a counter surveillance.
Yeah, maybe.
Los Angeles or San Fran. I wouldn't be mad at New York because Madrid I'm looking at places where there's two eyes together. You know, if there's a safe spot always one city away, that's helpful, I think.
I'm not identifying anything this game, though, right? So that doesn't have to happen this game.
No, you're not.
Yeah, so forget about that one.
Okay. As an action, discard 3 city cards of the same affiliation to change a team in the city to the affiliation of the cards. And then you write down the name of the city. You can change a team's affiliation.
If they're in that city.
That's pretty cool.
And you must also
It's
discard
cost 2.
3 cards of that city's type. Yeah, we don't have enough
Oh,
of
so
that.
it's like a reduced version of it.
Yeah, you're converting a team you no longer need to a different team.
Or if you just happen to always seem to get neutrals and never get the Soviets.
Yeah, but you have 3 Soviet cards.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was almost in that situation last game.
I would put counter surveillance either in Sao Paulo, New York, or San Fran.
I'm also not mad at San Fran.
Yeah.
I actually am kind of leaning towards New York because I'm looking at places where you've got like 2 next to each other. So like it's hard to like go here, do something, and then
Or maybe
to always have
Madrid.
one safety.
Madrid's near Paris.
And Sao Paulo.
And Sao Paulo, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Madrid's
can-
a center
Yeah,
point.
do Madrid.
All right, I mean, Melissa, you
Yep.
cool with that?
Oh, grab one of those little cup things to put our satellites in.
We got more?
I mean, you don't really need a cup for that. I mean, they're just stacked up.
Oh, and just put them all uniformed with the others. Unless, well, can we just put them in the shield thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm gonna put them with the shields.
All right, we've spent our budget.
There we go.
All right. So, do we want to do a sign off for YouTube and then
Of course.
come back into the middle?
All right.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you can click to the next episode. But if you're here on Twitch, we're going to continue playing all day long.
Yep,
All
so
day
we'll be...
long.
At this rate, all day long.
All day.
So for Twitch, we'll be back in about 20 seconds with July again. And, yeah, so we'll see you there. But until next time, the box
Is closed.
Bye.
Bye.